What's up, guys? Welcome to Snakes and Trails Season 3. My name's Tyler Carlson, and for the next little more than a week, I'm going to be exploring East and South Texas looking for whatever snakes I can. I have a huge bucket list of snakes to see, so let's go ahead and get to it and see what we can find. Alright guys, so it's the first morning of my trip here, but last night when I was driving here, my truck started having a few problems. I started hearing a whining sound, and then I got a notification that my transmission was overheating, that it was too hot. So I checked the temperature of my transmission and it was 275 degrees, which is way too high. So what I did was I tried to find a place to pull over. And in the meantime, I slowed down to about 55 miles per hour. And while I was waiting for a spot to pull over, my truck started doing this jumping thing. It was going jump, jump, jump. And what was happening was my transmission was skipping. I was lucky enough that I was really close to a town where my friends live, where I was able to park my camper. And now what I'm going to do is take my truck to a shop, get a rental car, and get back on the road. But man, I'm really worried about what could be going on with my transmission. Alright guys, so I'm officially back on the road. What's kind of funny is the vehicle I rented was just gonna be like a Prius, something tiny and like lame. But I went there, and for no charge, because they didn't have a Prius or anything like that, they upgraded me to a 4-wheel drive Toyota Tacoma. So score, that's really cool. I do want to say thank you to the family that is helping me with the camper and has helped me all day today. It's such a huge deal and means so much. So thank you so much for all your help. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to Texas so we can find some snakes. Alright guys, so I'm finally back on the road. I'm actually here in Sweetwater, Texas, which is the home of one of the biggest rattlesnake roundups in the country, where they actually round up massive numbers of diamondback rattlesnakes and just kill them. And I'm definitely against this. It's something that I think is rather despicable, so I don't support rattlesnake roundups at all. But their gas prices are really cheap, so that's nice. Anyway, if you ever get the chance to sign petitions or anything like that about these rattlesnake roundups, please do so. They're really sad things that are happening. So anyway, I'm gonna finish fueling up and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so it's my first morning out here, actually in Texas, with the rental Tacoma, which has been awesome so far. And I'm doing some early morning flipping. I actually stayed up all night after I got here last night and did some scouting out of the area. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip whatever boards I can, and I'll show you whatever I find. Should be cool. Wish me luck. Alright, it's a little rough earth snake. Interesting first find. Alrighty. Alright guys, so here's another look at this little rough earth snake. It's a pretty cool little brown snake with a white belly. I've seen one of these before in Apalachicola National Forest, which was really cool. They're really hard to find here, or there. I'm not sure how hard they are to find here. He's got a little scar on his belly, but anyway, I think he was just trying to get a little bit of heat so that he could go ahead and shed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy back under his board. All right guys, here's another look at this little rough earth snake. Go ahead and let him go under the board here. Later, dude. All right, it feels pretty good to finally be on the board. I'm gonna keep looking around and see what we can find. All right, guys, so here's my first snake of the afternoon. I just cruised this Cottonmouth. It's a western Cottonmouth, and it's the first of its species I've gotten to see. I've seen Florida Cottonmouths in the past, however. These snakes are venomous. They're a pit viper. And if I can get him to gape, oh, perfect, just like that. That gaping is what gives them their name, the Cottonmouth. So let's get a good closer look at him. Alright guys, what a cool snake. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy off the road and keep going. Alright, so I just got that cotton off the road, and when I grabbed it with my tongs, it never struck a single time. It just gaped, it kept its mouth open, and while I moved it off of the road, it never struck once. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep road cruising, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, here's a beautiful broad-banded water snake. Oh my gosh, this is probably the prettiest Nerodia I've ever seen. Really, really cool animal. I'm gonna go ahead and get it off the road and keep cruising, but I'm excited to see another snake. It's been a while since I've seen one, so yeah, awesome. Cool find. All right, guys, so yesterday was pretty fun. We saw 18 snakes, but 0 king snakes, which is a bummer. Oh, my lens is fogging up. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit a flip site that's close to where I am now, and maybe we can flip a king there. And then we're gonna do some hiking looking for hognose snakes. Should be fun. So yeah, we'll see what we find. All right, guys, check this out. I just flipped this snake under a board on the side of the road. It's Pantheroffice Obsoletus, the Texas rat snake. Really, really cool snake to see. They're pretty. They have black blotches with orange markings on their side and a gray head. This one's in shed, you can tell, because it has blue, what's left of its scales covering its eyes. Really cool snake. They have a white belly. Anyway, I'm really excited to have seen this snake. I'm gonna go ahead and get some better footage of him and let him go.